Sorry, no. All right, what is your name and where are you from?
Colin Jackson. I'm from, that's a tricky question. Detroit, Tennessee, Hell's Kitchen.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of places. Where do you identify with the most?
Probably Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Tennessee?
I mean, I learned everything from farming to running a business to living in the country and the city all there. So, I mean, that would be the core of my education and life knowledge.
What do you recommend people go in Tennessee?
Stay away from Nashville. Go somewhere that's a little more out in the middle of anywhere. I would say probably like get a cabin in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains near Gatlinburg and really experience the countryside. Screw the country music side.
That's a huge tourist destination.
Gatlinburg,
yeah.
yeah. So it's actually, I think it's considered the #1 tourist destination in the United States. But in general, I mean, I would just recommend disappearing. You're not going to see a bunch of people. It's a great place to really kind of disconnect from the world and reset for the year. I try to go every year and get a cabin for a couple days at least.
What do you miss most about Tennessee?
Honestly, the Appalachian Mountains, going up into the middle of nowhere and watch the sunset. I mean, like that, you can't beat it.
What were your first impressions coming here to New York?
Honestly, slower pace than I expected it. I come from a place, or Tennessee, where everyone says they're gonna do something and they go and do it. When I came here, you gotta get 6 or 7 people to okay what you wanna do before you do it, and it seemed honestly like a more drawn out plan for somewhere that's so fast paced.
All right, now can you do a New York accent?
Forget about it.
All right. Is Facebook still relevant?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because they bought Instagram and it completely killed their entire first community.
So Instagram replaced Facebook?
In people under 40, I would say for sure, yeah.
All right. Do men or women have it easier in life?
Nobody has it easy in life. I mean, obviously everybody's got their different benefits to the life and privileges that they got born with, but I would say, no, we all got to figure it out, like it's tough on all of us.
Okay, now, do you want to plug any of your social media?
Sure. So I run a blog. It's on Instagram at Colin, COLIN Woodford, WOODFORD Jackson, JACKSON. It's my main output to the company I'm starting, which is Woodford and Jackson. You'll see it tagged in there.
What kind of content should we expect to see from you?
Everything from lifestyle, so just photography I do while I'm walking around the city, lifestyle stuff, to I manage a jewelry store, so lots of jewelry, different cool things like that, and then just my lifestyle, and then obviously I'll plug my brand, which is accessories and fine clothing brand.
What is your most successful content out there?
So I mean, obviously I've noticed with my personal blog that it tends to be stuff that actually involves images of me, myself, stuff talking about myself a lot more, as opposed to trying to plug things. As for my brand, I definitely would say like the stuff that I created and designed myself as opposed to curated, especially my phone cases.
Do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
I'd love to give a shout out to the love of my life at Bridget Donay. She's the most beautiful artist I've ever met. I mean, she's fantastic. Love you, Bridget.
Do I have your permission to put this on the internet?
Of course you have my permission. That's why I approached you.
Thank you, sir. You want to do a picture for Instagram?